Maria was born in a small village near the mountains. The mountains were tall and beautiful. They had snow on top all year. Maria's house was small but warm. Her mother made bread every morning. Her father worked in the fields. Maria had one brother. His name was Carlos. They were a happy family. When Maria was 7 years old, something terrible happened. Her father became very sick. He could not work anymore. He stayed in bed all day. Maria's mother cried every night. There was no money for medicine. There was almost no food. Maria and Carlos were hungry every day. One cold morning, Maria's father called her to his bed. His face was thin and pale. His eyes were sad but kind. "Maria," he said slowly, "you are young, but you are strong. Life will be hard. You will face many problems. But remember this, never give up. When you fall down, stand up again. When you feel afraid, be brave. The light in your heart will guide you." Maria did not understand everything. She was only 7, but she held her father's hand and nodded. 2 days later, her father died. Everything changed. Maria's mother worked day and night. She washed clothes for rich families. She cleaned their houses, but the money was never enough. Carlos stopped going to school. He worked with other boys, carrying heavy bags at the market. Maria wanted to help too. She was small, but she was clever. Every morning, she went to the river. She collected water in big bottles. Then she walked through the village. She sold the water to people. It was hard work. The bottles were heavy. Her arms hurt. Her feet hurt, but she never complained. "I must be strong," she told herself. Like Papa said, the years passed slowly. Maria was now 12 years old. She still collected water. She also learned to sew. An old woman in the village taught her. Maria made small bags and sold them at the market. Life was still hard, but the family had food now. One day, a rich woman came to the market. She wore beautiful clothes. She had gold rings on her fingers. She saw Maria's bags. "Did you make these?" the woman asked. "Yes, ma'am," Maria said quietly. The woman looked at the bags carefully. "They are very good. How much do you want?" Maria was nervous. She did not want to say the wrong price. "1 coin, ma'am," she whispered. The woman smiled. "I will give you 5 coins, and I will tell my friends about you. But you must make better bags. Use better cloth. Make them more beautiful." Maria's heart jumped. 5 coins. That was a lot of money. "Yes, ma'am." "Thank you, ma'am." That night, Maria could not sleep. She thought about the rich woman's words. She needed to learn more. She needed to make better things. But how? She had no teacher. She had no money for good cloth. Then she remembered her father's words. Never give up. The next morning, Maria woke up very early. She went to every shop in the village. She asked questions. She watched people work. She learned about different types of cloth. She learned about colors and patterns. Some people were kind and taught her. Some people were rude and sent her away. But Maria did not give up. Slowly, Maria's work became better. Her bags were more beautiful. More people bought them. The rich woman kept her promise. She told her friends. Soon, Maria had many customers. When Maria was 15, something wonderful happened. A man from the city visited the village. He owned a big store. He saw Maria's work at the market. "Young lady," he said, "your work is excellent. I want to buy everything you make. I will sell it in my store in the city. People there will pay good money." Maria could not believe it. "Really, sir?" "Yes, but you must work hard. You must make many bags. Can you do it?" "Yes, sir. I can." Maria was so happy. She ran home and told her mother. Her mother cried tears of joy. For the first time in many years, they had hope. But life is never easy for long. Bad things often come when we are happy. 1 month later, Carlos had an accident. He was working at the market when a heavy cart fell on his leg. His leg broke badly. The doctor said Carlos could not work for many months. Maybe he would never walk properly again. Maria's mother was desperate. "What will we do?" she cried. "We need Carlos's money." Maria held her mother's hand. "Don't worry, Mama. I will work harder. We will be okay." But inside, Maria was scared. She was only 15. How could she take care of everyone? The man from the city wanted many bags. Carlos needed medicine. Her mother was getting old and tired. That night, Maria sat alone outside. The moon was bright. She looked at the mountains. They were big and strong. They never moved. They never gave up. "I will be like the mountains," Maria whispered. "I will be strong." From that day, Maria worked like never before. She woke up at 4 in the morning. She made bags until midnight. Her fingers hurt. Her eyes were tired. But she did not stop. She made beautiful bags with flowers and birds. She made bags with the colors of the sunset. People loved them. The man from the city was very happy. "Maria," he said, "you are amazing. I have never seen anyone work so hard, and your bags are the best I have ever seen." Maria smiled, but she was exhausted. She was too tired to be happy. Months passed. Carlos's leg got better, but he still could not work well. Maria's mother became sick. She had a bad cough. She was weak. Now Maria had to take care of her too. One evening, Maria was so tired that she started to cry. "I can't do this anymore," she sobbed. "It's too much. I'm too young. I'm too small." Her mother heard her crying. She came slowly to Maria's room. She sat on the bed and held Maria close. "My sweet girl," her mother said softly, "you are the strongest person I know. Your father would be so proud. But remember, you don't have to carry everything alone. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to rest." Maria cried into her mother's arms. "But who will help us, Mama? We have no one." "We have each other," her mother said. "And we have the village. People are kind. You have been kind to everyone. Now they will be kind to you." Maria did not believe it. But the next day, something surprising happened. The old woman who taught Maria to sew came to their house. "Maria," she said, "I want to help you. I will make bags too. We will work together." Then the man who sold cloth came. "Maria, you always pay me on time. You are honest. I will give you cloth now and you can pay me later." Then more people came. The baker brought bread. The farmer brought vegetables. Even the children helped. They carried Maria's bags to the market. Maria cried again. But this time, they were tears of happiness. "Thank you," she said to everyone. "Thank you so much." With help from the village, life became easier. Maria still worked hard, but she was not alone anymore. She learned something important. Asking for help is not weakness. It is wisdom. When Maria was 18, she had saved enough money to rent a small shop in the village. She called it the Mountain Shop. She sold bags, clothes, and beautiful things. The old woman worked with her. 2 young girls from the village learned to sew too. Maria taught them everything she knew. The shop became very popular. People came from other villages to buy things. The man from the city visited often. He always bought everything. "Maria," he said one day, "you should open a shop in the city. You would be very successful." Maria thought about it. The city was big and exciting. She could make more money. But she remembered something. She remembered her village. She remembered all the people who helped her. "Thank you, sir," Maria said. "But I want to stay here. This is my home. These are my people. I want to help them like they helped me." The man smiled. "You are wise, Maria. Very wise." But Maria's story was not finished. More challenges were coming. One terrible night, there was a big storm. The wind was very strong. The rain was heavy. Lightning filled the sky. Maria was at home with her family. They heard a loud crash. They ran outside. The shop was on fire. Lightning had hit it. The flames were big and bright. They ate everything. Maria ran toward the fire, but Carlos held her back. "No, Maria. It's too dangerous. Maria watched her shop burn. All her work, all her dreams, everything was gone. She fell to her knees in the rain and cried. The next morning, Maria stood in front of the burned shop. Only black walls remained. The cloth was ash. The bags were ash. Everything was destroyed. People from the village came. They were silent. They were sad. The old woman put her hand on Maria's shoulder. "What will you do now, child?" Maria looked at the mountains. They were still there, strong and beautiful. She thought about her father's words again. "When you fall down, stand up again." Maria took a deep breath. "I will start again," she said. "I will rebuild." "But Maria," someone said, "you have no money. You have nothing." Maria turned to look at everyone. Her eyes were red from crying, but they were also strong. "I have you," she said. "I have all of you. We will do it together." And they did. The whole village helped. The men built new walls. The women made new cloth. The children collected wood. Everyone worked together. It took 3 months, but the shop opened again. It was bigger than before. It was more beautiful than before. On opening day, the whole village celebrated. There was music and dancing. There was food and laughter. Maria looked around at all the happy faces. She felt grateful. She felt blessed. "Thank you," she said to everyone. "Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for not giving up on me." An old man from the village stood up. "No, Maria. Thank you. You taught us something important. You taught us that when one person is strong, the whole village becomes strong. When one person has hope, everyone has hope. You are the light in our village." Maria's eyes filled with tears. She remembered her father's last words. "The light in your heart will guide you." Now she understood. The light was not just for her. It was for everyone. Years passed. Maria was now 25 years old. Her shop was very successful. Her mother was healthy again. Carlos had married and had 2 children. The village was more prosperous than ever. Many young people learned skills from Maria. They opened their own businesses. They helped other people. One day, the rich woman who bought Maria's first bags came to visit. She was much older now. She walked slowly with a cane. "Maria," the woman said, "do you remember me?" "Of course," Maria said. "You were the first person to believe in my work. You changed my life." The woman smiled. "No, dear. You changed your own life. I just gave you a chance. You did everything else. You worked hard. You never gave up. You were kind to everyone. That's why you succeeded." They sat together and drank tea. The woman told Maria stories about her own life. She had been poor once too. She had faced many problems, but she never gave up either. "Maria," the woman said before leaving, "you have something special. You have a gift, not just for making beautiful things. You have a gift of hope. You give hope to everyone around you. That is the most valuable gift in the world." After the woman left, Maria thought about her words. She walked through the village. She saw the children playing. She saw the men working. She saw the women laughing. Everyone was happy. Everyone had hope. Maria climbed a small hill near her house. She could see the whole village from there. The sun was setting. The sky was orange and pink. The mountains were dark against the sky. Everything was peaceful. Everything was beautiful. Maria thought about her journey. She thought about all the pain and all the joy. She thought about her father. She wished he could see her now. "Papa," she whispered to the wind, "I did it. I never gave up. I kept the light in my heart burning. And now it's burning in the whole village." A bird flew past her. It sang a beautiful song. Maria smiled. She felt her father's presence. She knew he was proud. As the sun disappeared behind the mountains, Maria made a promise to herself. She would never forget where she came from. She would always help others. She would always keep fighting. She would always keep hoping. Because Maria had learned the most important lesson of all. Life will always have problems. There will always be darkness. But if you keep a light in your heart, you can shine through anything. And when your light shines, it helps others find their light too. Maria walked back down the hill. Tomorrow would bring new challenges. Tomorrow would bring new opportunities. But Maria was ready. She was strong. She was brave. She was full of hope. And her light would never go out. This story shows that life is difficult, but we must never give up. We must be strong. We must be kind. We must help each other. When we do these things, we can overcome any problem. We can turn darkness into light. Now that you've seen the whole story, we would really appreciate it if you rate it from 1 to 10 in the comments. Your thoughts help us improve and make sure we bring you the kind of stories you truly enjoy.